Hello everyone, welcome in everybody, TV Sports 27 and another episode of WWE 2K25. We've been giving football a lot of love here on the channel, so I wanted to jump back into some 2K25 as we are approaching one of the biggest weeks here in Universe mode. Not only do we have this Smackdown, we're going to have our Patreon exclusive ECW One Night Stand, which you can see right there, coming up on our Patreon page. We also have, because it's the anniversary of Smackdown, old school Smackdown, meaning legends from Smackdown's past. Think of all the legendary performers that have come through that called Smackdown home. Kurt Angle, John Cena, of course, the Legends Edge, well, he's part of the roster now, but you got a whole list. I don't want to give too many spoilers. I was looking through the list and saying, well, I can't throw out too many big names out there. But SmackDown legends that have competed over the years, Jeff Hardy, even before the days of the brand extension. You had Chris Jericho, big SmackDown members. You're going to see SmackDown legends returning, and then our first ever two-night SummerSlam here in Universe mode. So we're going to jump into it as we are quickly approaching our big SummerSlam event, and we have a matchup that, looked like it was scheduled to be Bray Wyatt and Diamond Dallas Page, but we're going to have some shenanigans maybe going on, so let's jump into this and see what the heck this is going to be all about, because we were originally going to have Diamond Dallas Page and Bray Wyatt of the Wyatt Six, but we're hearing maybe there's some involvement with Jacob Fatu. I don't know. Everyone's trying to call their shot. They got 2 nights of SummerSlam to try to get on the card here. Diamond Dallas Page, an interesting one, because we've been hearing some stuff, maybe not so much on camera, but rumors have been going down. You guys know Angelo Dawkins, who we last saw him was challenging for the WWE Championship against Gunther. Came up a little bit short. Haven't seen him in-ring action, but he's been, of course, making his presence known backstage. And what we understand is that DDP has been trying to maybe talk it out with Angelo Dawkins, say, hey, I know your background, that I was very similar. Of course, you guys remember in WCW, DDP had those millions and millions of dollars, had millions of dollars, and people hated him. And it wasn't until he lost all his money to Johnny B. Bad that he became a man of the people. It would go on to become a Hall of Famer and one of the most beloved superstars in pro wrestling history. That's kind of where Angelo Dawkins is right now. Angelo Dawkins with the money and kind of alienating everybody. But there's been some back and forth between those two. But an interesting scenario here is you see Bray Wyatt and Diamond Dallas Page going to come out, but
it's DDP. He has the energy, and
he is okay. Well, I don't know. We saw something about Jacob Fatu. Maybe we'll have to see as this match plays out how it's going to go. Of course, we're streaming this with you on Black Friday. Happy Black Friday. Hope you guys had a nice Thanksgiving. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, and probably see this a couple days after, make sure to sign up at patreon.com/tvsports27 to get our ECW One Night Stand broadcast. Every match takes place in Extreme Rules, and it's all open fight night. Well, here we go. We are getting, I'm not sure, maybe we're going to hear from Jacob Fatu later. Some interesting possible involvement here. But starting things off. But yes, make sure you guys sign up over on Patreon to get the ECW One Night Stand show. We're probably going to do that one tomorrow. So make sure you guys are signed up so you get that show. Open Fight Night. Can guarantee that the ECW Championship will be on the line, which is going to be Roman Reigns defending the championship. And he's going to be in action here tonight because he's got 2 titles. So double duty. He's got to have a tag team match here tonight, and then he's got to hit the road. Luckily, ECW tonight in close proximity to SmackDown. The One Night Stands and SmackDown happening on the same night. Maybe I'll try to break those up. I don't know. Trying to do the double show concept. Maybe do it like we do for NWO Sold Out, split them up a little bit. But we're watching college football here. It's the Egg Bowl going on as we're streaming with you. Watching some hockey as well, the Red Wings and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And, ooh, into the barricade. DDP sends Bray Wyatt of the Wyatt Six. Who is in charge of the Wyatt Six? Uncle Howdy, of course, the United States champion. And maybe an opportunity for Diamond Dallas Page, a former U.S. champ, to maybe get a title opportunity coming up at SummerSlam. Everybody is trying to get on the SummerSlam card. We know a couple of matches already. The Kings and Queens of the Ring will be challenging for the World Championship. Io Sky challenging Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship. Gunther to take on The Rock for the first time ever for the WWE Championship. Tonight, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn doing battle once again. And we talk about Patreon, patreon.com/TBSports27. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens had an epic at ECW One Night Stand last month. They're going to have the return match here on Smackdown. Whoa, look at Bray Wyatt. And the continued rumors of the impending Undertaker Kevin Owens showdown at SummerSlam. Maybe a doubleheader. Maybe Sami Zayn and the Undertaker coming up at SummerSlam. You guys got to stay tuned. Which matches coming up at this two-night SummerSlam? Big boot from Bray Wyatt. And he's into the cover here on Diamond Dallas Page. And DDP kicks out. Mission locked in. Both of these guys making their return to Universe mode just after WrestleMania. Mission locked in here.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
You heard the single leg camel clutch, but more so Bray Wyatt just trying to take all the energy out of Diamond Dallas Page. Page able to fight through it into the cover.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Kick out for Bray.
I'm not sure anything will. Are we about to witness
DDP setting up Bray Wyatt.
Catches the leg.
Caught him.
Buster. This match is getting the better of him. Taking on so much offense. You gotta worry
Maybe
about
calling out to the other members of the Wyatt Six. Bray Wyatt. Mandible claw locked in. And a 2 count. Yeah, he nearly had him right there. Sister Abigail, that might be it. No, and DDP has powered out.
Focused on finishing.
Maybe one more time, one more mandible claw.
What's coming here? Submission move being applied. He's in a bad position.
Oh, this time it's not going to be the pinfall attempt. Bray Wyatt. DDP trying to hang on with all he's got. And he is. So Bray Wyatt has had DDP down, and DDP has fought his way out of 2 mandible claws and a Sister Abigail. And we head to the floor here on Smackdown.
Now trampling the opposition.
Which normally, that would be the benefit of Bray Wyatt here, you would think, taking the action to the floor. But DDP just need to reset a little worse for wear. Look at the bruising of Diamond Dallas Page.
Going up to the turnbuckle here.
Oh, look at that. We got the standoff between the two. Say DDP Yoga. He might be impressed with that the spider walk that Bray did a couple of minutes ago.
And he's staggering to his feet, about to head right into danger.
Once again, Bray. Clubbing blow and a big shot to the back. Is that going to be enough to put away the Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer?
And he fights it off, getting
And the shoulder roll. He's running on empty right now, but he is still hanging on.
Some mental chess here from
Bray Wyatt just talking to the voices, the inner someone in the sky, but DDP comes through with the diamond cutter. And a kick out for Bray Wyatt, and what a way to kick off Friday Night Smackdown. DDP have one more. Oh, he's going to head up top. Page hits the double axe handle. And Bray to the floor. Big elbow drop landed from DDP, who's catching his second wind right now.
You know that Page has to be having thoughts of ending things soon. The crowd is behind DDP, and he knows it.
Diamond Dallas collar elbow tie up.
Merciless move, bashing your opponent's head like that. Gonna kick the features off their face. He's eyeing the 3 count here.
Page into the cover. And another kick out from Bray.
He refuses to stay down. Pure instinct.
He hit one of those top rope diamond cutters. What do you think? Page up at the top. Caught by Wyatt. Huge backbreaker. Oh, gut buster.
Well-executed attack. He's got Page down for the count.
Is that enough to put away Diamond Dallas? Almost.
Still in this. The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
Bray hits the rope. Big running lariat. That makes Stan Hansen blush. And another kick out from DDP. Shot to the throat. Page counters. DDP. Bray Wyatt. Oh! The front pile driver face buster.
I am shaking my head in
And another diamond cutter out of nowhere. And that is the 3 count. And you can see Bray Wyatt.
Hold the phone.
Wait, well, here's the Jacob Fatu involvement. And maybe he's coming out to make fun of Bray Wyatt here.
Not quite sure what to make of it.
The fact that Bray Wyatt defeated by Diamond Dallas Page. Yeah, I think that's exactly what that was. Jacob Fatu, Bray Wyatt. Well, they say a show of respect. I don't know about that. I think that was Fatu maybe kind of saying, you know, you kind of didn't do too good of a job. Maybe the Bloodline. I'm thinking about maybe eliminating the Wyatt 6 here. Or Jacob Fatu wants to come for that United States Championship after he picked up the win over the High Chief, Peter Maivia, previously to this. My goodness. All right, up next, the Women's Champion in action. You guys saw their confrontation on Monday Night Raw. It's Rhea Ripley going against her former Riot Squad stablemate in Shotzi Blackheart. As the boos, you can hear the boos now for Shotzi. Rhea Ripley out, Becky Lynch in the Riot Squad. This is a champion versus champion match. The Riot Squad, they are one half. Shotzi one half of the women's tag team champions, along with Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch.
Shotzi has a fight 'em all attitude. If you're not careful,
defeating Muscle and Myth to win those titles at NWO Sold Out. So this is a title versus title matchup.
Rhea Ripley is here, and everyone else.
And your WWE Women's Champion, the Eradicator, the Royal Rumble winner, and the WrestleMania main event winner, Rhea Ripley.
WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea.
She's got the Riot Squad to contend with. She's got
Messing with Rhea Ripley is
the
just
Queen of the Ring,
dangerous.
Io
Her
Sky,
power, her intensity,
which will main
and her
event
complete lack of remorse
night 1 of
makes her
SummerSlam
a one-of-a-kind threat.
for the WWE Women's Championship. Listen to the chant. Shotzi's in trouble.
Rhea Ripley says she's done allowing people
And
to
here we go on
fairy tale.
Smackdown.
These two trading one blow after another.
Champion versus champion. Still got Sami and Kevin Owens. In fact, Sami and Kevin Owens coming up next. We got Bill Goldberg in the house. He's going up against Santos Escobar. Escobar, who picked up a huge win, defeating Mustafa Ali at our last premium live event in a feud that was seemingly going to be picked up by Mustafa Ali, but it was Santos Escobar getting the big win. And now he gets himself with a main event shot with Goldberg here tonight. We also have the Bloodline and the New Day in action. And that's not all, because ECW One Night Stand Patreon exclusive. It's too hot for YouTube. Every match held under extreme rules. Sign up at patreon.com/tvsports27. You got a couple different levels to choose from. The lowest level gets you all the bonus content. That's the cheapest. Get you in the door, gets you all the content. Hundreds of videos, thousands of hours of bonus content that we got up there. Not only if you sign up, you're going to get the ECW One Night Stand. You're going to get the RXFL draft as we move to Madden 26. You get the RXFL recap from this last season, getting you all hyped up for some incredible playoffs that we've had so far.
The arm absorbing the damage.
We're going to be doing some contract re-signing stuff with our Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which we're struggling with currently. Playing with all Madden for the first time, and we find ourselves 0-3. So that's a rough one, but this is what we're trying to battle through there. But a lot of that stuff is up on Patreon, as well as the stuff from our previous YouTube channel as well. That is up on our that was back in the day, old school days of our old YouTube channel. That was what happened to my old YouTube channel. I've been seeing a lot more people talk about that, and I don't think mine was an AI case, but a lot of YouTube stuff has gone to AI, and a lot of channels are getting struck down for that very same quote-unquote spam and deceptive practices thing. And it's happened to a lot of other people too, but unfortunately, even though with the 2,000 subs, I didn't have enough pull to get someone to manually review it. That's why we kind of had to start over, and we're doing a lot of stuff on Twitch and things like that to kind of have our backup in place. But either way, a lot of those old videos are going up on our Patreon page. If you want to see the stuff that got taken down, Patreon is where you want to be. But we got higher levels too. You can sign up at one of the higher Patreon levels and get an on-air shout-out. You can also get some Twitch VOD exclusives as well, which we're going to start doing some more of those at the higher level. And then at the highest level, we have where you can request some streams. You can take part in some monthly polls to see what you want to see on the channel. Maybe you want to see more WWE stuff and a little less football stuff. Maybe you want to start seeing some baseball stuff get in the mix. Guys can do all of that over on our Patreon page. And we get some more signups. We'll bring back the Discord as well. We shut that down just because we weren't getting a lot of involvement at that level. But if enough of you guys sign up and want to see a return to Discord, I'll throw that back in as one of the higher level things that you guys can sign up for over there and help support the channel. So the tag team champ Shotzi, I don't know what the heck happened there. She like bounced off Rhea and somehow landed on her feet. Ooh. I think, I don't know who that was on the Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm watching. I got the second screen going, but he went into the box, and the amount of F-bombs he just dropped. Was that 38, Hagel? Look at this from Shotzi. And she's got the women's champ busted open. The last thing the women's champ wants is to take a loss, because You guys saw Io Sky on Monday Night Raw pick up yet another win. She has had all kinds of momentum since winning the Queen of the Ring tournament and has picked up win after win. People weren't sure when Mayu Iwatani returned to Japan, and that was the end of Thunder Rock. That was the tag team here in Universe mode. People weren't sure with Io Sky what her future is going to bring, but she has turned it on here and has, well, she's one match away from becoming the WWE Women's Champion. And there's Rhea Ripley with the Riptide getting the win, and that's got to feel good to get the win over her former stablemate that turned their back on her, but definitely she's feeling the effects of it. Rhea Ripley gets the win, but Shotzi Blackheart definitely got the damage done. It's Rhea Ripley, Io Sky for the WWE Women's Championship, which would be Rhea's second Women's Championship. She had won in a couple of Universe modes ago. Back in WWE 20, she won the Women's Championship from Bayley, I believe it was. So here we go, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Our boss, of course. We have to mention our owner, our boss, Kevin Owens. I think there were a lot of high hopes when Kevin Owens won ownership of WWE back at the Survivor Series. You know, he was going to be a man of the people. At least that's what he said. He still says that, man. He puts together some good shows, but there's times he uses his power. And the most recent example of that was the King of the Ring finals, which was supposed to be Sami Zayn versus The Rock. And Sami Zayn was nowhere to be found. Sami Zayn did not make it to the finals and was replaced by the owner of WWE, Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens ended up losing in a one-match tournament. Owens was taken out, and that has kind of led to the end of the friendship here between Zayn and Owens, because remember when Owens first took over, he gave SmackDown to Sami Zayn. It was Owens that ran Raw, Paul Heyman ran ECW, Zayn ran SmackDown, and they all took a match on the KO show. Then the NWO showed up and eliminated the KO show, and that kind of sent things on a tailspin. Mustafa Ali made his return, and it's all history from there. Of course, Kevin Owens gave himself a favorable spot in the Men's Rumble, won that one, main evented WrestleMania. And that has led to the return of The Undertaker. We've seen The Undertaker back the last couple of weeks to confront Kevin Owens here, because he was part of the whole rivalry to not only eliminate the previous administration, but rid Retribution from WWE. And The Undertaker was involved in that tournament, the Tournament from Hell, crowned the new ownership of WWE. He's not liking what he's seeing here from Kevin Owens. Oh, big clothesline from Sami Zayn. Owens rolls him up. When these two get together, it is no short of a 5-star classic every time. And we were talking a lot about Patreon. I want to hype it one more time because we had an incredible match. Look at this cover by Owens. On last month's ECW One Night Stand in the ECW arena, the classic old school arena, Owens and Zayn had an Extreme Rules match that you can put that right up there with their Ring of Honor matches, their NXT matches, their WWE matches, as right up there with the legendary battles of Owens and Zayn. Absolutely incredible. We encourage you guys to check it out. Patreon.com/TVSports27 ECW One Night Stand. The cover by Owens with the feet on the ropes, and the referee sees it. And look at Sami Zayn answering right back with a couple of chops and shots and shotsies. I don't know what's going on at the Egg Bowl here. Mississippi State, they were hanging in there for a while. The Facebook Egg Bowl right at midfield. Oh, and Sami Zayn misfires there. It's 21-13. It's a close one. If Ole Miss gets beat by Mississippi State, does that knock them out of the college football playoffs?
Kevin Owens is in command right now.
Looking to end this thing.
Owens
Can they step through?
locks in the The Canadian crab, the Montreal crab.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting go anytime soon.
Agonizing to be in the submission. Needs to find an escape.
You can hear the controller going nuts. The submission. Still got the Canadian crab, Boston crab locked in, and finally Sami Zayn gonna fight out of it. Ooh, and kicks Owens back. His head snapped back on the bottom rope there. Gonna feel that in the morning. Absolutely. Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb on to Kevin Owens. Kind of slid that one in. Maybe Sami Zayn getting a little desperate here. And a haluva kick. We got bloodshed. We got bloodshed on this edition of Smackdown. And a kick out from Owens. And Sami throwing everything he's got at KO.
Has their opponent down. Good work getting to the ropes.
Begins the submission attempt.
Owens staggering up to his feet. Nice back elbow. Forearm shot from Zayn. Owens returning the blow. Ooh.
And that turns things around.
And Owens sends Sami Zayn up out of the ring, and then, boy, he just missed. Sami Zayn avoided absolute disaster there, but Owens is fired up. The owner, the boss of WWE. Now he's taking it to Zayn. We've seen these guys best of friends and bitter rivals. And the friendship has deteriorated here once again.
Re-entering the ringside area.
Hopefully coming to their senses.
Referees count up to 6.
And he gets
Zayn
delivered back into the
gonna
ring.
get Owens back into the ring here.
Oh, what a chop!
Knife edge chop. Oh, he's gonna tear up that ankle.
Straight to the knee.
Holy smokes. Big clothesline. And another one. Duck under. Springboard hits the drop kick on to Kevin Owens. And now, Sami's got Owens reeling. Blue Thunder Bomb delivered. Sami does not go for the pinfall attempt. Is that going to come back to bite Sami Zayn? Instead, he hits an elbow drop to the back of the neck. That is a weakened neck. We all know the history of Kevin Owens and the weakened neck. Submission locked in, and it's another Boston Crab, this time by Owens. Sami wants Kevin Owens to surrender. He wants Owens to tap out. He doesn't just want the 1, 2, 3. And Owens, how much does he have? And he is somehow gonna fight out of this one. Ooh. Big senton by Owens. Stunner from Owens. And he doesn't go for a pinfall attempt either. Double stunners. Sami Zayn kicks out.
Sami Zayn remains one of the most tenacious superstars around.
11 Owens.
Ooh, big splash. Look at the look on the face of Owens.
Both these men need this victory to rid themselves of each other. Right now we're seeing Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at their
Owens just wearing out Zayn.
and soul in that ring. Oh, what a clothesline.
Shot off into the ropes. Ducks under. Ducks under. Pop-up powerbomb. And Sami Zayn kicks out again. Look at Owens looking at the ref. Well, Owens is the boss. Owens is the boss.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
That's got to be a disqualification, but he is the boss.
The noise surging through this arena is ridiculous. It's the echoes of the universe witnessing a war. Oh, ouch. Ooh.
Referee is down.
Taking things to the outside.
And now Kevin Owens. This is referee back up. He did not call for the disqualification somehow. That is absolutely unreal that he did not call for the disqualification on Kevin Owens.
Returning to the ring,
but it's because he's the boss. Oh, Sami Zayn, wait a minute. Rolls him up.
turns the tables.
Reversal by Owens. You got to imagine Kevin Owens threatened this referee if he had disqualified him. Because how do you not get DQ? Oh my God, a double haluva kick. It was Zayn. Another classic between Sami and Kevin Owens. And the referee sees the rope break. What have I said about Owens and Zayn? Every time these two get together, whether it be ECW One Night Stand, whether it be here on Smackdown, and Owens kicks out the Blue Thunder Bomb. This match that you're seeing, it was 10 times that at ECW One Night Stand on our Patreon page. Haluva kick, nailed it. Patreon.com/TVSports27, and Zayn finally puts away Kevin Owens. And another classic between these two.
And this superstar certainly earned the right to be the victor.
What is Zayn thinking about here? Come on, Sami. I know tensions are high.
Got a steel chair. Come on.
You're better than this, Sami. Oh! Sami wearing out Kevin Owens. He's been pushed way too far. And has absolutely laid out Kevin Owens. An unreal side of Sami Zayn. My goodness. Whew. Alright, we got to try to regroup here. As we continue on SmackDown. The Bloodline taking on the New Day. Double duty for Roman Reigns. After this, he's got to head in the car. Head down the street to the Hammerstein Ballroom for our ECW One Night Stand, where he's going to be defending the ECW Championship exclusively at patreon.com/tvsports27.
The following contest is a tornado tag
The
team
Bloodline,
match.
they got gold. They are the former WWE Tag Team Champions, having lost the belts back to the NWO, Shawn Michaels and Nick Nemeth. But Roman Reigns, still your ECW champion. The Rock, the self-proclaimed People's Champion.
Intense competitors in all of WWE, about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches.
And not only all the hype, Jacob Fatu obviously buying for a U.S. Championship match. Roman Reigns set to defend the ECW Championship, and The Rock is set to challenge Gunther. We saw the confrontation on Monday Night Raw. Go check it out in the YouTube archives if you didn't see it. Gunther and Rock face-to-face, coming to blows on Monday Night Raw. The Rock is the king of the ring, defeating Kevin Owens in the finals, even though that was Sami Zayn's spot. The Rock and Gunther, that will main event night 2 of SummerSlam. Big E still
And their opponents, accompanied by Big E,
with the New Day here in this world.
417 pounds, the team of Xavier Woods and Kofi.
We talk a lot about Survivor Series. It was that Survivor Series, the first ever scaffold match in WWE history. Big E took the L to the Big Boss Man, but he has fought back from those injuries. We have not seen Big Boss Man since then, just mainly because they took him out of this game. Kofi Kingston as well, fighting over that ECW championship a couple of months ago on Patreon. Look at the trombone in the middle of the ring. And this one's interesting. We mentioned ECW One Night Stand. If Kofi or Xavier can get a pinfall win over Roman Reigns, do you think they can get that ECW championship match coming up at One Night Stand? Roman's got the trombone. Well, it's rolled up by Kofi. Oh, and Kofi nearly got himself that championship match. Your main event coming up next on SmackDown. Goldberg and Santos Escobar. Escobar getting I don't know if it's a reward so much getting a match with Goldberg, but getting rewarded by the boss man, Kevin Owens, for getting the win over Mustafa Ali. Finally getting a win over Ali. And he's getting rewarded with a main event opportunity against Goldberg here. And we still got Intercontinental title opportunities. Braun Breaker looking for an opponent coming up at SummerSlam. Rock's got the trombone. Look at the Rock. Look at the Rock. That's your King of the Ring, folks. That's your number one contender. Kofi rolls up the Rock.
Shoulders up, just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Into the steel steps.
Contact into the steel steps.
Roman Reigns sends Xavier Woods. Kofi Kingston comes flying in on the Rock. Gets met by the ECW heavyweight champ.
Reigns has his opponent in a fireman's carry and switches into a flapjack. Oh man, he is fired up now.
This Bloodline, an absolutely dominant group here in WWE. That was another group that formed around the time of Survivor Series when Brock Lesnar, former tag team partner of Roman Reigns, nowhere to be found. The Rock answered the call, made his return to WWE. Brought in Jacob Fatu, recruited Tommaso Ciampa. The famous sharpshooter of The Rock locked in on Kofi Kingston. And Xavier Woods in no man's land right there between three members of the Bloodline. And right now it is all domination from the Bloodline, and a spear by Roman Reigns. And that is a dominant 3 count from the ECW champion and a dominant victory from the Bloodline. I don't know, Tommaso Ciampa tweaked his back or something, I don't know.
Roman Reigns, who really helped put this one away.
These men really rose to the unique challenge of a
Roman Reigns heads to ECW One Night Stand, patreon.com/TV Sports 27. An exclusive event for our Patreon members. Roman Reigns defends his ECW Championship Extreme Rules at ECW One Night Stand. It is now time for our SmackDown main event. Santos Escobar and Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, now we're talking.
And I know Goldberg is in the game now. I would love to get the actual Goldberg, but it's locked behind a paywall. I tried to go into the, what is it called? The island and unlock Goldberg, and it's locked behind a paywall. You have to get all these points or something just to unlock Goldberg, so we're playing with Creator Wrestler Goldberg.
A man who always gets a strong reaction from the WWE Universe.
Bill Goldberg, a former WWE champion in our previous Universe mode. Some epic feuds with Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kane, the Ultimate Warrior over that WWE Championship.
From Lucha Royalty to the Emperor of Lucha Libre.
And his opponent,
Lucha Royalty himself, Santos Escobar.
from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds.
You gotta wonder, is Mustafa Ali looming close behind? What an opportunity here for Escobar against Goldberg.
Santos Escobar does not play games. Escobar is calm, steady, calculated, and does.
Here we go, a first time ever matchup.
You're looking at a well-traveled superstar.
Escobar and Goldberg.
Experience comes confidence. There's nothing you can throw at this competitor that could phase him in the
Look at Santos Escobar. Oh, that was a mistake. You cannot. Goldberg is. You thought the last match was quick? Goldberg, one of the fastest competitors in the history of pro wrestling. You knock Goldberg down like that, you gotta stay on Bill Goldberg.
Of the Lucha Libre style whenever he chooses to unleash it. And into the collar and elbow. Moving out.
Goldberg and Escobar evenly matched here. Ooh. How about the strength? I think people don't realize the strength of Escobar. Not only he shoved Goldberg down earlier at the beginning of this match, but he's been going toe-to-toe right. Oh, well. There's the strength of Goldberg. And Goldberg distracted a little bit by Legado. We got to put a little respect on Escobar's name going toe-to-toe with Goldberg here in the strength category. I think we've just gotten so used to watching Goldberg over the years, how strong and powerful he is. But Escobar standing toe-to-toe, blow for blow with Goldberg. Oh! Vicious lariat duck under.
Superstars on fire. Pace begins to quicken.
Huge spine buster.
A 2 count there. Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Say Goldberg, don't get distracted by Legado. Ooh! That you see that big massive knee brace. Risky move for Goldberg going up top, but you got to think about the amount of damage that's doing to Escobar as well. Tit for tat there, if you will. Can we say that on YouTube or Twitch? Is that okay? Look at Goldberg. Now Goldberg's feeling it. Ooh! Boy, that'll take the breath right out of you. That'll make you struggle to breathe for sure. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a super kick from Escobar onto Goldberg. Feet well under the ropes. Referee somehow just missed that one. Well, he's paying attention when Owens was in there earlier. We got a baseball bat. Escobar's got the bat. And Goldberg, well, that would have been a DQ, you gotta think. The referee's got his back turned. But Goldberg, oh, gut punch to Escobar. Now that's an intimidating look. Oh, and the spear! Goldberg hits the spear on Escobar. Is he going to jackhammer Escobar on the floor?
Check out this power, ladies and gentlemen.
Jackhammer on the floor, and Goldberg, maybe one of the few that can pick up somebody's lifeless body and get them back in the ring. Instead, Goldberg wants to go for the count out. Hey, Legato's got to get him back in the ring. Referee up to 8. Escobar. Oh my God, and Goldberg flies out of the ring. He is absolutely throwing Escobar around. And out of just desperation, now Escobar just trying to take a breather, gets hit with a shoulder tackle from Goldberg. There's absolutely no stop in Goldberg. With a couple of barrel rolls going back to his Atlanta Falcon days. Referees count back up now. And that is going to be a victory for Goldberg over Santos Escobar. So Escobar coming off that big win over Mustafa Ali. Obviously a disappointment. Did not take the pinfall loss. But he absolutely got thrown around by Goldberg. We've been hearing the talks. Maybe Goldberg, Braun Breaker, perhaps for the Intercontinental Championship. People talking, and that win from Goldberg might move him up in the ranks. Guys, thank you so much as always for tuning in here. TB Sports on Twitch and on YouTube. Again, patreon.com/TBSports27. Patreon.com/TBSports27. It's open fight night at ECW One Night Stand, with every match being under Extreme Rules, held under ECW rules. We'll see you over on Patreon, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and for supporting the channel.